Burlesque isn't all about taking your clothes off. It combines everything from traditional dance, satirical performance to elaborate costumes. And after all that, you may even see something a little cheeky.
Basically, we are demonstrating striptease, but in a fashion that is meant to tease. So it's not about the final reveal, it's about essentially getting to the final reveal. It's how you take it off.
It's here at Sugar Blue Burlesque in Northbridge where women are taught to embrace their bodies and learn how to be sexy, not only for others but for themselves.
And it's because burlesque embraces the female form that it's becoming so popular. Yes, curves of all shapes and sizes are back, with women turning to burlesque and boycotting the media's stick-thin ideals.
The great thing about burlesque is really taking away that conception that the gaunt sort of anorexic sort of figure that the media promotes is not sexy, and it's not what women and men should aspire for. And basically, because you're adopting the aesthetic of the 40s and 50s, you've got that beautiful curvy female form. When you move, things are going to jiggle a little bit. That's what's so great. So women come and see that, but not only that, they see the girls, and we're all so diverse in our size range.
Women are women. Women are curvy, they have breasts, they have hips, they have stomachs, and this is what burlesque embraces. It really says yes to the female natural form, and you can be any size. You can be stick thin, but it also embraces women who is of a larger size, you know, and it's fantastic. We say yes to curves.
But just because burlesque involves striptease, it can hardly be classified as stripping.
With traditional stripping, it is definitely a movement for men, it's not for women. Burlesque is a movement for women. Yes, you will remove clothing, but you will always remain clothed. So the least you can wear is pasties, which are sort of little jewelled sort of nipple covers, and you would never ever basically remove the bottom half, so you'd always be in some form of undergarment.
Burlesque is very different. Its performance art is done with a lot of character, a lot of costume put into it, and it does have the element of striptease, yes, but it embraces the female form.
We help women to feel sexy, which doesn't mean that they have to be naked to feel sexy. You know, they can be taking off a pair of gloves and they feel sexy. They could be removing a boa and they feel sexy. They could be walking. We can teach them how to walk sexy. It's all about building up pride within yourselves, helping self-esteem, and, you know, if you feel sexy, you look sexy, you act sexy, and I think burlesque is all a part of that today.